name is Azmi. We want to introduce about the regulatory framework of derivative trading. It is important to realize that the substantive nature of the regulation of derivative trading arises from special requirements necessary for higher risk average transaction. The special feature of derivative trading has been addressed by both statute and exchange business rules in a number of particular ways that are generally found in other well-regulated future market through the world. Okay, now the student will wish to know in detail the rule and regulation may refer to the Security Industry Development Center of Security Commission, BNDB and BNDC for their respective business rules.
And we move on to aims of regulation. So there are three aims of regulation, which are to promote a professional conduct, then to promote fair and transparent markets, and lastly to minimize default risk. Okay, first of all, to promote a professional conduct. What is to promote a professional conduct? High professional standards among market intermediaries ensures fair and efficient market. For this reason, among intermediaries are required to pass Malaysian Futures and Option Registered Representatives examination, which are conducted by Securities Commission of Malaysia. In addition, the intermediaries are required to acquire skills of training and professional courses from time to time. My second point is to provide fair and transparent markets. So it is to ensure the markets are fair and transparent. Fairness means that market participants are able to compete on a level playing field, which is no one group of individuals or corporations is advantaged at the expense of another, and there are equal trading opportunities for everyone. So in terms of transparency, the regulation of markets also seeks to enhance its transparency, which not only connotes a market that is efficient, but also one in which there exists legal certainty. Is to minimize default risk. Regulation is aimed at minimizing the risk of default by one institution lead to default in the entire market or other markets or both. This risk is known as systematic risk, which will cause widespread difficulties at other firms in other market segments or in the financial system as a whole. So, however, with the margining system and clearing management, the clearing house will ensure the financial integrity of the contracting parties will be duly performed by participants and intermediaries.
Before we proceed to the role of Security Commission, let's define Security Commission. Security Commission is an independent federal government agency responsible for protecting investors, maintaining fair and orderly functionings of security markets, and facilitating capital formation. So, for the role of Security Commission is a supervision exchange, clearinghouse, and central depositories, and also registering authority for prospectors of corporation other than unlike recreational club. The next is a approving authority for corporate bond issues and regulating all matters relating to securities and derivative contracts, and also regulating all matters relating to unit trust scheme. Security Commission is also encouraging self-regulation and ensuring proper conduct of markets, institution and licensing person. Security Commission established on 1 March 1993 under the Security Commission Act 1993. The Security Commission is a self-funding statutory body with investigative and enforcement powers.
Okay, I'm Zainie. Now I will continue the next point. My point is BMBD is a regulator of the exchange house. What is that? it is a single operator of derivatives trading in Malaysia, which is regulated by SC. BMD is a self-regulator operator because of its government by its business rules. The business rule objectives, the first is to create smooth functional of the market. Second is to have the transparent and for trading. The third is to regulate the conduct of the exchange member, and the fourth is to outline the term of the contract target on the exchange, and the last is to evaluate the use of trading facility. Okay, now I continue with my next point, BMDC. Just now I will talk about BMDB. BMDC is a regulator of clearing house on financial future and option contract traded in Malaysia are cleared through BMDC. BMDC was established in pursuit to the government policy for establishment of common clearing house to clear trade and manage risk for contract traded on BMDB. The policy will make cost saving and better risk management. BMDC recognize two types of members. The first is member which clear trade and enter into contract for their own account, and the second is member which clear trade and enter into contract on behalf of or on the instrument of the other person. However, on the basis floor of clearance, membership of the BMDC has categorized as three. The first is clearing member, non-clearing member, and non-member. Okay, I will talk about clearing member. Clearing member, it is a future broker firm which is a member of BMDC as well as BMDB, which can clear directly all contract on behalf of its client. And the second is non-clearing member. What is non-clearing member? Non-clearing member, it is a future broker firm which is only a member of BMDB but not BMDC, and hence can clear contract only through clearing member of the BMDC. And the last is non-member. Non-member is another member of BMDC. Non-BMDC is a local who can trade for their own account but obviously cannot clear any contract. Thank you.
At the end, we understanding and of regulation of derivative trading. As any other regulated exchange, one can see the self-regulatory function of BNDB and BNDC by means of their respective business rules. All members of BNDB and BNDC are required to meet very strict financial requirements in securing approval from the Ministry of Finance upon to recommendation of the Security Commission of Malaysia. As a result of this, even though derivatives are leveraged investment, the participants are well protected by BNDB, and financial obligations of counterparties are well managed by BNDC.